that's stupid punk rock. I don't, I just think of it as rock and roll because that's what it is,
What do you like about it?
Well, I like that it's something new and it's just reviving like old rock and roll, and it's like it's raw again and it's for real and it's fun and it's like it's not, there's no rock stars now,
Okay, attention!
Attention!
For the third time, attention.
Wait a minute. Attention, shut up.
Attention.
Attention, please be advised.
Please be advised that by your entry upon these premises,
By your entry upon these premises,
You are consenting to being photographed.
you are consenting to being photographed
This means they're gonna take photos of your ugly faces, right?
and to having your likeness used in motion pictures
And having your ugly likeness used in a filthy motion picture.
And for other purposes.
And for other purposes.
and for other purposes.
and other purposes.
And for other purposes, God knows what. For other purposes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And at the bottom it says thank you. And you can tell them to f*** off.
So how come they let all you long hairs in here tonight? What's the problem?
It's gotta be.
This is 1980. Can't you afford a f***ing haircut?
It's a movie representing LA. Dance. You want people in Philadelphia to see a bunch of deadbeats? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Punk music generally, that is hardcore punk, is characterized by its speed. It has a lot of fuzz, as musicians call it, cranked into the music. It's high volume, high speed, usually monotone volumes of vocals, characterized by protest-type lyrics.
I think a lot of the time that it gets out of hand is because of the speed of the music, which is way above the normal rhythm of a dance. You know, if you take a 4/4 disco time signature, you know, which is comfortable, you can kind of dance easily to the disco rhythm, which is, I understand, 126 to 132 heartbeats a minute. Whereas the kind of music the Germs or the Black Flag is playing is upwards of 250, 300 beats a minute, which is not comfortable or normal to dance to. And this is why this dance that you'll see in the film, the pogo dance, which is, you know, jumping up and down and you know, bouncing off walls and stuff like that, is kind of at an abnormal level of adrenaline. And so sometimes some violence breaks out. Wow, man. Nowadays, I think the kids are, I don't know, more desperate or something like that, or more bored. Some of the better of the punk bands have developed into sort of like folk music. I don't mean folk music as a traditional folk music, but the allegory can be drawn in the 60s when protesters used acoustic guitars. Now, instead of acoustic guitars, you know, they have high speed, 300 beats a minute, speed rock, and yelling about the same things, about how that air is poisoned out there. You know, the air in Utopia is poisoned, you know, the final joke. So.
It's Black Flag. White minority, while the rest of the majority. Fuck you, superiority. White minority, white pride. You're around our rep. White gunner, anywhere I can. Don't be white minority. You don't believe possibility. But you're just waiting. Don't be white minority, white pride. You're an American. What gonna? What anywhere I can. Don't be white minority. Gonna be broadcasting. If I can't worry, we're all dinosaurs. Want to touch me? Why don't you sympathy? No depression, that makes me depression. No depression, gonna kill me. Well, they say just get away. Why don't we just run? Well, that's that. I still got it. know you do.
Okay, the church, it used to be a Baptist church, and now they just rent out all the rooms in it and stuff. And there's some other bands in here. We practice here, and Ron lives here, and Robo lives here.
What's the most people that ever lived here?
A bunch of hippies rent
When it rains,
in here.
What about the hippies? You get along with the hippies?
They're okay, because they just get loaded, and they're pretty mellow. Mellow dudes.
They're neutralized. They smoke so much pot that they're neutralized.
And you don't
Even
smoke
if
pot?
even if they get pissed off, they have a joint and they talk about it instead of doing something about it.
Ron, can you show us where you live, please?
You mean like specifically like where I sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, well this room is where I live, and this is a 2-room apartment here, right here. This is a
3-room.
it's not exactly what you would call a penthouse or anything like that, but this is my this is where all the action goes on, right? So you got all these these autographs by all these girls and stuff, you know. Some used panties and stuff like that. There's one of my victims, right? Like, Robo's place is a little less sleazier than mine. He's up here.
Is that a bed? Okay, let's see. Is that a bed? Bravo, is a bed. How much does it cost?
$16 a month.
How much do you make per month when you as a performer?
Pretty much nothing.
Negative.
Negative, yeah, actually.
You
I don't make, like Greg said, we don't make very much of gigs, and most of it goes back into like the promotion and, you know, expenses. Usually maybe I could get a meal out of it here and there, and otherwise I just have to find rich girls and stuff like that. I can't rent a house because I owe the gas company money, I owe the electrical company money, I owe the telephone company money, so I can't rent a house under my name, so I might as well live in a closet for $16 a month, you know.
Where are you from?
I'm Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But I like to live in America.
How come the songs are so fast and short?
They're fast because that's what gets us off. Okay, that's the energy level.
Yeah.
And they're short because that's how long the inspiration lasts.
If you take the amount of verses that they have and the amount of lyrics and stuff, they're, you know, they're as long as any other songs.
What clubs have you been banned from?
Well, the ones we've been banned from are like Blah Blah Cafe, The Whiskey, Gazzari's, Club 88, Hong Kong Cafe.
Why were you banned?
I don't know, somehow we got it. Well, you know, a lot of the people that, you know, when we play, they get pretty wild, and some of the clubs, they just aren't used to that. And we got a bad reputation for some reason, and then it kind of, by the press and by the club owners talking to each other, it kind of spreads around.
What does black flag mean? The words black flag?
It means anarchy.
Okay, here's what it is. When I was in high school and junior high, everybody told me how things worked. And, you know, it just didn't work for me, you know. It's up like crazy.
Up how?
Just things didn't work right, and I was always bummed out. So when I got into school, I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have, you know, any consciousness of what to do or what, when, where, so I just stayed in school. Just kept on going because I didn't have any idea what to do. And I go, okay, well, I'll study psychobiology. I'll learn about brains and all that. And I did brain operations. I did, you know, I cut open their brains and I put these little wires in their heads and zapped out parts of them and zapped drugs into them, and I watched what they did. I did a lot of that.
Did you learn from it?
Yeah, I learned a lot from it. That's where I came up with all my ideas.
What do you think of his haircut?
Oh, his haircut. It's okay.
Why don't you cut your hair like that?
Why? Because I'm searching.
Because you're what?
Because I'm searching.
He knows where it's. He knows where it's at now. And
I'm looking for something.
And where it's at is to search. He's tried. So far, he's tried punk rock. He's tried Jesus.
No, I'm
Harvey
trying,
Kirshman.
I'm trying them all.
What are you searching
No.
for?
I really don't know. Now I'll know when I find it. You know, I did this because I felt like to set myself aside and make myself different. Maybe it would just come to me.
What is it?
No, that's not it.
Okay, this next song is for the LAPD. We got arrested the other night at Blackie's for playing punk rock music. They called us nuisance in Publix or something like that. Anyway, they put us in jail, and this song's called Revenge, and it's for them. It's not my imagination! I gotta go to my bed! Come on, let's go to it. Let me come back. We're gonna get revenge. You all know what it is. We're tired of being screwed. Don't tell me about what. Don't tell me what I get. I can't think of rock. Just around the corner. And a bag don't play man. Wait for me. Revenge. Well, watch them bring revenge. That's all me. I will cry if you die. Die. I'm gonna get revenge. You won't know what it's up. We're tired of being screwed. Revenge. Revenge.
Why don't the club owners hire the Germs anymore?
We do get shows occasionally, but it is getting harder. I think there's a lot of bands now, and when we were first doing it, there weren't that many bands, and a lot of the new bands are just more cooperative as far as doing a sedate, safe stage show. There's no threat of an imminent riot. I've had promoters grab me and shake me and say, stop this show, it's on the verge of becoming a riot.
Find me a beer.
How did you get the reputation that you have?
I guess we used to do stuff. I mean, back, you know, it was good to have that kind of reputation then, you know, but not anymore, because now we can't play anywhere.
Tell me, how is it that you're always getting hurt?
Well, first I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
To keep from being bored.
He's come out of shows with huge scrapes and scratches and claw marks all over him and just pouring blood, but it always looks a lot worse than it is.
What's the worst time you ever got hurt?
The whiskey. I cut my foot open.
What happened?
I came down the stairs to do an encore, and then I jumped on half a broken glass like that, and I had to get like 30 stitches.
So I was standing like right in front, and I was looking at his face, and like you ended up sitting down on the ground, and you were holding your foot like this, and you looked at it, and you just started going, you know, and then you stopped playing and stuff, and we were running around trying to find your tennis shoes.
And I had to go to the hospital with blue hair and stuff, and they were bringing all the nurses in and stuff to look at me.
Why do you get so loaded to perform?
Because that way I don't feel myself getting hurt. I mean, it's scary out there. No, it's real scary, like, because when we play, we're right down there in the audience, and there's lots of creeps out there. And there's lots of people that have grudges against us now, too. And so if I didn't get loaded, I wouldn't be able to do it. I just broke this egg.
Well, we've tried everything to get him to do that. I've
To do
talked
what?
to him to sing into the mic. It's just like almost like the enemy or something. Stay away from it at all costs, it seems.
So tell me why you don't sing into the mic, Darby.
Just don't pay attention to it. I'm too loaded.
We've tried everything short of gluing his mouth to it.
Garrett, this mic's not working.
Things get broken, monitors, mics, but you kind of have to expect that if you hire an energetic young band.
Darby, pick up the mic. The mic!
Well, when they first got together as a band, they didn't know how to play their instruments, and they did things to kind of camouflage that. Darby would smear peanut butter all over him. He'd dive through broken glass. He'd break glasses on his head. And eventually they learned how to play.
What kind of drugs do you take when you're on stage?
What doesn't?
Anything. Usually I do speed or something, and then that gets too nervous, so I do some kind of downers, and I start drinking.
On stage. Give me a beer. Somebody give me a beer.
Damn it, somebody give me a beer. A beer, damn it, a beer. Damn it, one of you give me a beer. Give me a beer, you
Well, it's more like being the mother of 4 3-year-olds who are always fighting with each other, but not really seriously fighting, just he did this to me, she did this, I can't stand it. And sometimes I get the end of my rope and just want to batter my children.
What happened to your throat? We were at some party and we were taking pictures, and Shannon had like a switchblade like this, and I went like that, and like this side just missed my jugular, and this side just missed my windpipe.
Do you feel like you want to quit sometimes?
Oh yes, almost all the time.
Tell me about the painter.
Oh, the dead painter. My parents were in China, and we were just finishing having the house painted. And Darby and Donnie and Dinky and Mark Plummer and my brother were all at my house. And my brother and I went to take the trash out at like 1 in the morning or something. And we hadn't been out in the backyard. It was on a Tuesday. We hadn't been out in the backyard since my parents left, since like the Friday before. And so anyways, I went outside, and I must have walked right over the guy because I couldn't see anything anyways. And then my brother goes to me, "Isn't there somebody sleeping in the backyard?" And I just went, "What? What are you talking about?" And I went over and looked at him, and I was just joking. I went, "This guy's dead." And I gave him a kick in the stomach, you know, and he was dead. He was dead.
My brother thought we killed him. He goes, "What should we do? Like, should we hide the body or something?"
So anyways, we went, and Donnie had a camera, and we went and we lied down. I lied down next to him. We all got around him. We took a bunch of pictures, like family pictures, and we're all going, "Hi," you know, and taking pictures and stuff.
What really happened to the guy?
They think he had a heart attack and fell off the ladder, and no one found him for a few days.
It was really funny, actually. And the paramedics came, and they were joking with us, and the coroner came.
Oh, remember
and
all those jokes?
Oh, yeah, what were some
Instead
of the
of John Doe,
jokes?
they put down Jose Doe because it was a wetback.
Didn't you feel bad that the guy was dead?
No, not at all, because I hate painters.
Melissa song. Uninculcated desire, that's affair to unveil with shut down the death silence. Want nothing, I got nothing. No, I got the show. When I see you, I just know not my praise can see. I do all you can, got to see. We really play. We really mean it. Mom is John Jet. Passed out at the don't see. They produced it. They produced it. When my ego falls so far, I don't know. the song. Bobby, shut down.
Shut down, go away.
In the death silence.
Go away.
Death silence.
Go away.
Get away from him. Now. Hey, can we do more? No more?
Slash magazine began in May of 1977. It was the idea of Steve Samioff and Melanie Nessen. And it was basically, at that point, a fanzine about the local Los Angeles bands, garage bands, and would be better than garage bands. And the first print run was 1,000, and it was pretty thin paper. And then it just kept growing until now we're at 20,000 circulation.
It's a major accomplishment that we come out every month because there are a lot of problems tugging at the whole thing every month. I mean, it seems like each month we seem to alienate at least one record company by a review, or a band, or someone, you know, that's pissed off at us. You know, everyone seems to get on everyone else's nerves, and there are things that happen, like one of the contributors got on another one's nerves, so he broke the other guy's collarbone. And then another contributor punched out one of our photographers who refuses to contribute any photographs until he gets a written apology.
I have excellent news for the world. There's no such thing as new wave. It does not exist. It's a figment of lame imagination. There was never any such thing as new wave. It was the polite thing to say when you were trying to explain you were not into the boring old rock and roll, but you didn't dare to say punk because you were afraid to get kicked out of the party and they wouldn't give you Coke anymore. There's new music, there's new underground sound, there's noise, there's punk, there's power pop, there's ska, there's rockabilly, but new wave doesn't mean.
I am writing to you because I'm told that you're an expert in the field of punk rockers. The question I have arises out of an experience I had on a recent Saturday on Pico Boulevard in Club 88. As I approached the club, I stopped for a nasty-looking lad who was standing in the middle of the crosswalk. He stood there for a few seconds while a couple of weirdos ran around to the backside of my car and attached themselves to my bumper. They continued to hang on while I drove away and seemed to be enjoying themselves. Is it the music they listen to that causes them to act this way? Sincerely confused.
We get letters, right? But we get letters from the hardcore, from the fanatics, you know? And the letters we get, it's either we love you, you're great, you're fantastic, you saved my life, or, you know, suck my dick, you know, you pieces of shit, go back to France, go back to England, go back to Missouri, I mean, whatever. You know, shut up, you're horrible, you're a bunch of you're a bunch of communists, you're a bunch of fascists, you're a bunch of sexists. We don't like you.
Personally, I've been through one too many youth movements.
What are you doing, Philly?
Proofreading.
Are there many mistakes in the paper?
Yeah, our typesetter makes too many mistakes.
Why?
Just a little stoned most of the time. You find little cigarette burns on stuff like that.
Yeah, Slash magazine. There was a riot at the Hong Kong last night? God, what happened? Hold on a sec. The fireman got a report saying there were too many people inside? And then what did they do? You mean people thought the firemen were part of a band? Why? Because they came on the stage? Oh, there were 5 of them. Yes. And then when did everybody find out they were not part of a band, but they were the real thing? Oh, nobody ever found out.
Does Kick Boy have a lot of enemies?
I should hope so. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time. I mean, I'm not writing to, you know, to be pleasant and just have everybody say, what a pal, what a great guy, you know? I mean, I'm not using all this hatred and contempt, you know, as a style, because I don't have a style, you know? I mean, you pick up one article, you pick another article next month, and there's no style. Except it's always overkill, so if that's a style, you know. But the intent is to really piss off people that, you know, I really hate and I want to see them dead. And I really despise everything they stand for, every word they say, the way they live. And I really want them to hate me. It makes me feel good.
This is a trendy one here. Sitting in a room surrounded by bottles. My friend I've all left, but my head is on fire. It's already morning, but pieces of the night are still tucked to my hair. What we did is fading in the light of the day. What we say is we live the modern way. And I guess I never find out which one of you wrote with a crazy lipstick. Babylon must fall. Babylon must fall. Babylon must fall on the bathroom mirror. On a spotty mattress, I will lay for hours, adding up all my sins and inventing new one. I'm proud of my life, and I stand by my doom. I can tell right from wrong, and it's never stopped me. All the prophets have died, the books have been written, salvation in a jar. We love so hard it hurts. And I guess I never find out which one of you wrote with a crazy lipstick. Babylon must fall. Babylon must fall. Babylon must fall on the bathroom mirror. I like the taste of guilt. I know the taste of death. It makes me want to sing. It makes me want to bite. When all the dumb sleep with their blind little brains full of blind little dreams, we try on new curses. Experiment with fear. Experiment with fear. Sink in each other's soul and rehearse our downfall.
Catholic discipline. It's graffiti that a couple of years ago when I was working at the Mask, kind of part-time, I was cleaning up the on Monday mornings. It's a graffiti that I found on the men's room wall in big, dripping red letters.
How do you feel when you're performing?
I feel powerful. I feel like I'm making an ass out of myself and I'm getting away with it. That's what I feel like.
There used to be a punk club in Warsaw, Poland, and they used to send us letters all the time, real stilted English and everything, and then we get letters from Madrid and Tokyo, Sweden, all over the place, about punk.
Why do they like it so much?
They got to do something with their time, and it's the most fun, so. Nothing else is going on. It's the only form of revolution left, I think, in the 1980s, you know.
I feel compelled to speak out against all the sniveling, bleeding, it's to you, sniveling, bleeding heart liberals who want to shut down nuclear plants in California.
Right.
I lay odds that the same anti-technology freaks and hippies whining about radiation this and waste that will be the first on their knees begging for nuclear power at the first sign of a blackout, and their stereos won't come on. I say let's get these plants on them feet and cranking out some real power. Yeah. As far as waste goes, there are thousands and thousands of miles of ocean just sitting there doing nothing. So what are we waiting for? Throw the plutonium or strutonium-90 or whatever the hell it is in there, along with all the blubbering idiots who can't accept the fact that the future is here and they're well out to try and be a part of it. And as far as the animals on the extinct list go, they obviously don't have what it takes to make it.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, and we are winning. I say kill them all off and let's start worrying about some real problem instead. Now, don't get me wrong, I love nature as much as the next guy, but enough is enough. And I, for one, have had enough. Anyway, this is the way young people feel.
This is a love song, so you better be respectful, because it's not about much love. It's about a handful of love, but a handful of love is better than no love at all.
I mean, there's no more brotherhood, you know.
Why
It's not like, we're not all grooving on the same vibes anymore. Everybody's grooving on different vibes. Ugly vibes.
You're so pink, you're so smooth, my Barbados mistress. You're so clean, you're so small. You live in my pocket. We take the bus together, but I just pay for one. We sit by a window, away from the black kids. I wait a little bit, then I stick a finger inside of my pocket. I ruffle your blonde hair, and you try to bite me. Tiny kids and tiny slit, tiny kids and tiny slit, tiny kids and tiny slit, and the drum principle, Babylon lust. It's not normal, Babylon lust. It's not normal, Babylon lust. It's not normal. When no one is looking, I gently pull you out, holding you by the neck, your legs between my knees, your minute eyelashes flicker incessantly, while funny pipsqueak sounds come from your rosy lips. I pull on your prom dress until it rips apart, while someone on the bus pukes on an old lady, pukes on an old lady. Dissolve and die, lie through your teeth, accepting the fact that these masses, these perpetual bourgeois, never leave their happy homes in the suburbs and refuse to learn new ideas. They still disgust me. Do I belong? You see them laugh. They laugh at themselves and call it comedy. They laugh at each other and call it satire. They laugh at cripples and call it cruelty. Mass middle-class laughter, permeating every conversation. They keep themselves in stitches and think they're happy. Do not fear the new. Must not let these bourgeois control the factors of your life. Burn the books of poetry, for they encourage hope. Do not give them purpose for existence. Now listen to the fervent cry of the bourgeois self-destruction. Watch them drain their hope and mission. Death and destruction. I have respect for the middle class. I have respect for the mundane. I respect the middle class. I know I am one of them, and they never let you scream. A thousand kids
okay. Yeah, a chain from each one. A chain from this, and a chain from the heart to an 8-ball.
Did you think a long time about what kind of tattoo you were going to get?
If you don't, you're a fool.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to write, you know, like between my knuckles or some like that. I mean, I'd be wanting to get a real. Yeah, no, well.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna get a tattoo, I want it to be cool, you know.
You give a lot of thought about what you're going to have because you want to have something stupid. But after you get that thing, then it's the instant.
You can look back and say, well, at least I had fun in those times, huh?
But it's not fun. At least I had that time. I can remember that time. And hopefully you're together enough to remember when you got it.
I'm gonna wake up with another funny haircut and more tattoos. And
Are you gonna get a tattoo?
No.
Why?
I don't want a tattoo.
How come?
I don't know. Just don't want one. Don't want to be too trendy.
2 dozen pink roses from the whiskey.
For what?
For being so
For
good,
being
making
cute.
so much money.
Because we do a good job whenever we play there, because when we play there, they do better business than anybody else. They're real happy with us. They come backstage and talk to us and everything, and they like us. Anyway, it was real cool when we came in. There was just this mass of roses.
Do they do that for everyone?
No, of course not.
Where do they come from?
The whiskey. Well, I don't know where they got them.
No, but I know. Where did the song Beyond and Back come from?
Beyond and Back is about sleeping on the couch, and the title Beyond and Back comes from a Bible pamphlet. There was one called Beyond and Back, which is what I felt like, to like reach this hideous state, but then return to normal situation.
And that's
sleeping
where
in
you
the
are now.
bed, in the master bedroom.
You get a lot of trouble about how you look when you walk down the street.
Sometimes. Not too much.
What do you do about it?
Kill him.
Pulls out his knife and slits his throat.
Pass on by, unless I'm in a bad mood.
And if you're in a bad mood, what do you do?
Then I turn around and look at somebody with the expression that Jimmy taught me, which is, you're going to die or you're going to walk away. And usually they walk away. I haven't had to
kill anyone yet.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
don't
your
care.
songs look on the dark side of things?
You look on the realistic side of things. If realism is dark, then they're on the dark side of things.
How long have you been playing?
Guitar?
Yeah.
Since I was 6.
Jelly.
Before that, I just played piano and violin and accordion.
Why do you stand like that on stage?
Like what?
With your legs apart, I wonder. Do you know?
I think because he's so sexy. I don't know.
I know.
I think it's real sexy. I guess that he's just one of the last.
The
last people left that are just like have like lots of style and lots of like sex appeal, and can just and don't give a about being that way. And it's not like
Billy's one of those few
punk
people
or
who
anything.
can-
It's
who
just
can
like
show-
he's
No,
just-
no. So everybody's got their style, and that'd just be Billy's style. He just stands there and he's cool. You know, he doesn't need to do anything else because he's already cool enough.
Are
Is
you?
my makeup okay?
Why do you collect those little pamphlets?
Because they're cool, and because they say they're really ridiculous. They say the most insane things, and you cannot believe that society's gotten to the state where there's these things you find in the gutter that say, the activities of homosexuals and lesbians. A detailed expose of the activities of these depraved humans would be so revolting that it might cause a sane person to vomit. If you wish the sordid details, consult sexual pathology or sexual psychopathy, or the dictionary will give some information. Shalom, Israel, the everlasting nation. But they said that...
Where does that come
This
from?
is so gross. If you want to find out more, here you can find it. I found it on Hollywood Boulevard.
Do you have the hiccups?
And then this one's real good. What to do to go to hell. And you open it up and it's empty. Did you know that here in the city of L.A. No. Wait, there's one thing about public school. I think it's on the back of this. Oh, yeah. The product of a public school wanders aimlessly asking, where did I come from? Why am I here and where am I going? Public education makes leeches and sends people to hell. I don't understand. It's so weird that people could say that. Public education makes leeches. Well, anyway, suppose it is true after all. What then? Yeah, you don't want to die, and you're just this cripple. You're just this idiot, and you can't believe that everything's been. Shut up, you bastard!
Where did you guys meet?
It's my
We met in Venice,
Venice,
California.
In a lovely paradise life, right?
How long ago?
No.
3 years ago.
Yeah. And you just started doing.
No, there was 6 months of very bad times.
Yeah. What was that?
Between she and me.
Oh, you mean
Just not getting along and not really.
And then you did.
Yeah. We played in our little apartment in Venice where all the winos lived and went to sleep at 8 o'clock.
Tell me about the wine bottle.
We couldn't wake them up. Yes, I lived in an apartment in Venice, California where a throat cancer patient had died. In his refrigerator, he left all his throat cancer medicine, 6 bottles of beer, and a half-empty bottle of Red Port. We drank all the beer and decided that we were going to drink the rest of that Red Port. And we knew that we were like tough when we were drinking throat cancer Red Port, man.
Come on,
On the ambulance, how the front files
Go ahead.
Pick in here.
We only see one here.
Okay. One up, one down,
Do
together.
1 down, 3 up.
Right ear only.
1 down, 3 up,
Left
right
ear only.
on.
How did you learn how to do that?
I don't remember.
And do you get letters from people in various places other than Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a fan club ad in Slash once, and we got letters from North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Ontario.
County jail.
Right, Chuck called us from the county jail.
I called there once from jail and you weren't home.
Why are you on the floor, Maxine?
I'm sure Dr. Stand up.
Thank you.
Well, you know why? Because that guy there, the filmer, moved our chair. And all of you see that.
Knocker.
But Knocker moved it, huh?
I want to put some more through.
What does the FTW stand for?
The world.
Hey.
4 different people for each side.
Not dark enough.
Notice this. They're there on the front. They're there on the sides.
I would like to tell one small story
It's called How Jimmy Couldn't Get a Life.
Okay, come on, John. Go ahead.
about when Darby Crash came over and tried to stuff all these little cars in his mouth. The next scene screamed, "Don't eat the car, you'll kill yourself."
Are you a happy person now, do you think? No?
I don't think of myself as a happy person, but I had fun tonight.
Shut up and smoke, and I'll go somewhere else.
Exene wrote the line, Johnny hit and run Pauline. I wrote the song around it. Basically a fantasy, wish. The whole idea of the lines that she was still awake is that, you know, yeah, there's this rape, but it's sort of a seduction. It's every man's, like, dream to be able to be so potent that they can have sex like anything.
John.
If you could have sex once, if I could have sex once an hour for 24 hours, I would do it.
If I sterilize how you fall, you should have said you should have drunk. You got 24 hours. You shoot up all in with the leg. 96 days to 24 hours. Sex once every hour. Johnny hit and run Pauline. 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 LA bus doors open. Kicking both doors open. When arrested on 6th Street. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run When he was waking up beside the bed, he found clumps of hair. The last Pauline wouldn't cooperate. She wasn't what you call living, really. She was still awake. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run Pauline. Johnny hit and run Pauline.
Can you turn the monitors down, son, Scott?
Boy, Aunt Jemima didn't know what hot was till she got up under some lights. Man.
Ouch. We're desperate. John wrote that song. When he lived in Venice, and he wrote it for me to sing. And it's really weird because at one point I started thinking, there's going to come a point when we're going to keep performing this song. People are going to go, sure, they're desperate. I just paid $6 to see this band. You know, they're not desperate. There's worse ways of being desperate than being poor.
But you don't have money right now. And so, yeah.
Well, we're not rich. We got enough money to pay our
$6.
rent, and, you know, we bought the ink and the pens.
Give him a flea bath, quick.
There's a fine line between pogo dancing and fighting, and the fact that if you see somebody, you know, come here, Dutch. If you see somebody over there with grabbing a girl and shaking them and throwing them up against the stage, you know, grabbing her ass or whatever, they're dancing, they're having a good time. You know, she may be crying, but she may be loving it, as weird as these kids can get.
Think there's going to be trouble, Neil?
Do I think there's going to be trouble? Well, there better not be any trouble.
What will happen if there is?
Well, where are you going to put on your next show if there's trouble here? The bands have to work with the promoters of these shows, or it just won't work at all. And we're only too happy to work with you. I think I understand what pogo is. I've put on a couple of shows up here, and they've come off with no real problems.
Yeah.
The last show I was at here, you had a cat that had long blonde hair, and as soon as
he didn't understand, as you're pointing out, he did not understand the difference between pogoing and real violence. There is no actual difference. Violence is violence, but I mean, if they're bashing each other and enjoying it, well, that's up to them.
The only performance that ever makes it and is a success is a performance that causes total madness.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be a party to that.
Dutch, what's the worst problem you ever had?
Oh, one time 3 guys came up on stage and they were hassling the lead singer for Exene, I believe it was, from the band X, and they were trying to rip off her dress or something, and I had to go out and kick them in the face.
Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's keep them in place. I want to get the doors open.
Okay, on location.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I can take casualty. Ready! Duty good. Ready! Apathy and perverting. Ready! Killing you good. That's that! That's that! That's that! That's that! That's all ready! Can't you see? Ready! Bureaucracy and bourgeoisie. Ready! Killing you, killing me. Ready! That's that! That's that! That's that! That's that! That's all ready! Ready! I can take everything. Ready! You're good. Ready! Prophecy and purpose. Ready! Killing you. That's that. That's that. That's that. No more ready! Clutching their guns back, makes you feel real fine. Big, the fire, broken glass, when it ends with those handcuffs on your head. You run around, spray paint, graffiti on the walls. You think you're smart, man? Hey, man. Beat up guy smaller than you. Got Once again, here's my head. In the Hong Kong, taking a time, tailgate a pineapple, getting drunk, getting sky, 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 sky. Century City, everything's nice and pretty. All the people look the same, but don't they know? There she goes, Britney Sue, cowboy hat, cowboy boots. Her parents fucking put her bills on her. She wants you to go, but she lives in Beverly Hills. Century City! Bison!
When I go to concerts, it's like my friends get beat up by my friends, you know? Then it's like, you know? It's just because, like, they're not beating up the right people. They're not beating up the posers. They're beating up just my friends. It's, you know?
It seems like little crowds, you know, they'll be dancing and then they'll start punching and then they'll just, like, move over to the side, you know, and it'll just go back and forth and back, and you can't dance.
Like when you see a fight, like all these people are start running over the fight. They don't care who it is. They just start kicking, you know, going, you know.
Why do you think they do that?
Just to get aggression out, you know, because they're, I don't know. That's why I do it, just to get aggression out. All this pin-up, you know.
They cut their hair and, you know, they dye it, and then they come up there and, you know, a lot of them cause problems. You know, you see the young kids with their heads shaved, and they really get belligerent.
Short hair is just the clean-cut American look, man. It's cool, you know.
I put a guy in the hospital here a little while back.
What happened?
Broke his nose and his jaw, cut up his face. They said I hit him with a chain. I guess I did. I was a little bit drunk. I didn't remember.
What's the pent-up aggression? Where does that come from?
Well, with me, it just comes from, like, living in this city and just seeing everything, seeing all the ugly old people and just the buses and just the dirt, that, you know, that's what I see all the time. So it's just all the time I'm just bummed and just thinking about that. So when I go there, sometimes I can get out some aggression, maybe by beating up some, you know.
There's a lot of violence in the music. There should be.
Why are they so angry?
They don't know. I don't know. You know, they think that's what punk rock is, violence. A lot of people are afraid of me. But that's just like, they go by appearance. I guess I'm a scary-looking person.
I've probably punched out everybody I know at one time or another, but I've always ran afterwards because I can't fight.
I like making a spectacle of myself.
I'm a total rebel. I rebel against everything.
I guess I'm an alcoholic.
I just hang by myself mostly, you know.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I'm just like that, you know. I just like being by myself.
The police were all calling me names, and they made me take a shower because they said I smell, and they asked me why I don't wash my clothes more often. I swear to God, I hate cops to the max.
Sometimes some will come up to me and they go, you know, they'll go, hey, and then they'll start chasing me. Like, you know, most times around in LA, yeah, I get chased a lot, you know.
But it doesn't really mean like, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna go kill a Jew. You know, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe a hippie though.
I mean, you know, the punks, you know, punks against hippies, that's another thing if the hippies are starting it. But then again, punks against punks, you know, it's not what it's meant to be.
In Hollywood, most of the people are like posers. They're just wimpy, you know.
When you fight, how do you feel? When you're actually in a fight, how do you feel?
Violent.
Yeah?
I feel very violent. I feel like I'm doing something I'm good at.
What?
Beating people up.
And everyone shouldn't be afraid to be as different as they want to be. People hold back a lot.
I probably hit lots of girls in the face. I don't like girls very much.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
How
don't
come?
have girlfriends.
Why?
Girls are terrible.
No, I'm very good at hiding my feelings, so I don't feel depression anymore. It's easy for me not to do that. It's easy to be very detached.
My mother's dad, so my stepdad, he's a cop. You know, I haven't talked to him in a long time. Seen him at the movies one night. He didn't talk to me, he walked away. Acted like he didn't know me.
I don't know where my parents are.
Where's your real father?
Don't know. Don't even know who he is. Society stinks.
We were trying to change something. The music industry, the way we live, you know, to be accepted any way we want to, you know.
Why do you wear those clothes like that?
I'm comfortable.
At one time, maybe I was considered different, but now I'm in a comfortable lifestyle and I can be myself.
Everyone's hair should be blue because that's the best color. It looks so good.
I figure when I get tired of being like I am now, I think I'll go into classical music.
Is the time up now?
Show me your head. Why did you do that?
I'm an ex-head.
Wayne, can you tell me what you thought the first time you saw them dancing?
Well, to me, it was just another form of dance. It didn't really surprise me because I've been a dance fan myself for many years, and I've probably tried most types of dancing. But the pogo dance is just exactly what the name implies, is people gyrating up and down in a vertical position, as though they were, in fact, riding a pogo stick. But I can't say that I was really surprised by it.
Well, I was. I never saw anything like that in my life. I thought they were starting something. I don't know. It scared me.
Why do you think they act like that?
It's an energy outlet. They're really nice kids. They just have to be doing something different. Yeah. It's a release from their daily tensions, I guess, whatever
in our
they
day,
may be.
we ate goldfish.
All right.
Why all you stand back there sucking that overpriced come up here, closer. They wouldn't let us play here tonight, they thought, on account of we didn't play here for a long time, and they said the last time we played here there was a riot. So you're not going to disappoint us, are you? You see a little motion up here. This ain't no country club. I bet there's a lot of people out there that give good head. You are all probably going to spend the weekend in Frisco, weren't you? I know you were. You're all going to go and wait for the weekend while they install the hot tub, aren't you? What a bunch of ugly-looking faces, man. You guys are really just... How much we like being here at the beach. The beach. It's the beach. We really wish we could be as nice as you people, but we were born with problems. You are all really... Wow, man, you can spit really good. You're a pussy! How do you know? Next time, don't bite so hard when I come, okay? You only spit as good as you suck. Eat my
As well as eat my wing.
You.
Go take a lady with the skinny legs. You talking about some kind of lady, you talking about what the that's in your car.
How many queers are here tonight? How many homosexuals? Come on, I conceded there's a bunch of out there. None of you are raising your hand. There we go. She can eat it. He's a bunch of jerk-offs. Do you know that?
Are you guys still rolling up in the recording truck?
Everybody mellow out, man. It's great to be gay. We really like... Seriously, it's really great to be here. It's wonderful to be alive. We're from L.A. Well, f*** you, here they are.
Sicko.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm from South Street, Philadelphia. I'm from Avenue C. I've seen empty eyes waiting to freeze when the bell rings too. I don't care about you. You. I don't care about you.
He died while we just stood there looking at him. Ain't he cute? I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I see men rolling drunks, bodies in the street. A man who was sleeping and puking, a man with no legs crawling down Fifth Street, turning dark and someday. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. No, no. I don't care about you. Oh, I don't care about you. My baby. Homo said, my baby. What do they You don't like ponies, don't like monkeys, don't like drunken. She don't want to smile, beat below the, beat below the, beat below the, beat below the. She don't want pastrami, don't want a chicken, she don't want a roast. She don't want a double dose. Beef bologna, beef bologna, beef bologna.
Hey, do you know why chicks have their little holes so close together? So you can carry them like a six-pack of beer.
We just want you to like us. Really? Here, wait a minute. I got some money. Here, would you like us? Would you like us? It's real money. That's real money. We want you to like us. Yeah. Really, we just think you're a bunch of queers. We don't give a f*** if you like us or not.
Wait,
We're from Frisco.
so back to Frisco. Don't have any ones. Come on.
As dumb as you are, even you will remember this. If there's any A&R people in the audience tonight, go die.
We are friends. Once again, it's great to be gay and to be here.
Our smash hit single from whence we got all the money.
It's great to be filthy rich like us. Drugs.
I love living in the city. I love living in the city. Just like the zoo, it's chock full of shit and puke. Cockroaches on the walls, crabs are crawling on my balls. Oh, but I'm so clean cut, I just wanna f some slut. I love living in the city. I love living in the city. Spend my whole life in the city, where junk is king of the air, smells. People puking everywhere. Blood, scabs, and hair, bodies wasted in their feet. People dying on the street. Suburban scumbags, they don't care, they just get fat and dye their hair. I love living in the 1 to hold the ladder, 1 to screw it in, and 18 on the guest list.
Yous all suck. Who don't think so? This is about how much we really like you.
We suck what?
It's called Let's Have a War. We're from Frisco.
We're Frisco all the way. We're kind of...
Wonder Diva, Wonder Diva! There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many of us. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many of us. Let's have a war so you can go die. Let's have a war. We can all use the money. Let's have a war. We need the space. Let's have a war and clean out this place. Oh, I'll be justice. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many of us. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many of us. Let's have a war. Check out the Dow Jones. Let's have a war. We could start in New Jersey. Let's have a war. Blame it on the middle class. Let's have a war. We're like rats in a cage. Oh, ready, steady, the permeates. I think that's as easy. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many, there's so many of us. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many, there's so many of us. There's so many of us, there's so many of us, there's so many. Let's have a war. Sell the rights to the network. Let's have a war. Give guns to the queers. Let's have a war. It started in New Jersey. Let's have a war. The enemy is within. You know, ready, started in us. Or the land of the free and the so